So Martin, good to see you this morning. Tell us exactly where we are today.
Well, today you're at Carisbrooke Stud. It's a stud farm. It's owned by Yvonne Jacques. So at the minute we've got 180 acres. We've probably 50 stables, 23 of our own mares. We've a nice bunch of mares here.
Well, what goes on specifically from your point of view in kind of basic terminologies? What happens is here?
Well, basically, so we're a stud farm, so we're breeding for mainly the flat, and I know Annie Mac is National Hunt mare, but our main purpose is to breed for the flat to sell. So they're sold under Carisbrooke Stud, so we'll go Goffs and Tattersalls is our main sales. We'll go to all the main sales.
It's an amazing setup, and I mean, I'm looking forward to going and seeing Annie. She out in the field this morning?
She is out in the field with all our pals at the minute. We put them in their age group, so she's with the March foalers, so it just makes them settle in better.
Well, she always enjoyed her summer holidays. I know it's not quite the summer, but...
Sorry, I can't do anything about the weather today, but unfortunately it is not good today.
I'm sure she'll be excited to see us, and she's always happy in her field. So yeah, I'm looking forward. Should we go and see her? So Annie will be due to foal around April time.
She is due, she's the 20th of March.
Yeah, so when did Annie arrive at the yard?
She's been with us a few months now. Because she came in from France, we had to put her into isolation for 10 days.
So it's all precaution?
It's all precaution, but infections, that's all.
So how was Annie when she arrived? How did she settle in?
She settled in really well. She's temperament is very good. She seems to be quite strong-willed. She's a very good-looking mare.
Oh, yeah. She's a stunning racer.
Yeah.
I think I can't wait to see her. This is quite exciting. They're all lit up. God, this is class, isn't it?
She had her 1st of October check and everything was fine. No, we just leave everything alone. We just keep a close eye on them all the time. You know, we know when they're not eating it is the main indication or something, you know what I mean, if there's something wrong. But the main thing is let nature do its own thing, you know, and they're happier out.
So yeah, Martin, what's going to happen over the next 5 months then for Annie?
Well, the plan, she'll stay out till, she's not due till the 20th of March, so she'll come in a month beforehand and just into the main yard and then just settle into a foaling box and just get her relaxed and that. And then she'll be under cameras and we have a night watch person. Probably she'll start to bag up a few weeks before ready to foal, you know what I mean? But I mean, the main thing is she'll be in and out, but in at night time in the last month.
What do you mean by bag up?
Well, young mares and that, well, mares in general, what they'll do is they'll start producing a little bit of milk just prior to foaling. Yeah. Maiden mares are a little bit slower, you know what I mean? But once that's it, then it's an indication that they're getting ready to foal. You know, and then you can see the position is in their stomach and the belly, that the foal is starting to move backwards. You know what I mean? Everything sort of seems to change, and they get a bit of a waddle near the end. You know what I mean? So.
And what's she like when she's out in the field? I know we touched on it earlier. Is she a bit of a princess out here?
No, she's confident without being bulgy, I would say. But I'd say there is a bit of a character in her. You know what I mean? So she's determined, I'd say would be the word you'd use for her.
It's our playground out here, isn't it?
Yeah.
Determined, I like that. And mentally and physically, how will she change as she approaches, you know, the birth of the foal?
Well, she'll just get a lot heavier. She'll put on an awful lot more weight just prior to foaling. It'll be all new to her. Yeah. You know, some mares just take to it straight away, and some mares are a little bit confused, I think, is the word, because they're not too sure. Yeah, you know, when they have something getting up and running around beside them when they're not used to it, it can be a bit of a shock.
I mean, she looks plenty happy. I mean, she looks comfortable in her skin at the moment, so the ears are pricked. These big ones, aren't they, Go, eh? I think she was just a star for the racing club, wasn't she? Looking back, we kind of like, it's her quirks, it's her personality. It's like knowing she was good. She kind of knew she always had potential, and then when she won that Grade 2 at Newbury, I mean, she kind of cemented her status for all of us in just a legend. And she was such a popular racehorse. Like, I could see it within all of my following how much like Annie Mac was loved in the racing game, and people would love to watch her on a race course. And obviously, you know, she went to Cheltenham a couple of times and she ran nice races. And when you get a horse that runs at Cheltenham, you got a nice horse in your hands, and she's just a legend.